Live from Brooklyn, New York, to Stay Busy with Armon Sadler. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Stay Busy with Armon Sadler, where we have responsible discussions on the music business and the music culture. Been away for a few months, a little summer vacation, but was presented with an incredible opportunity. Had to come back to the studio for y'all. I know you missed me, so here I am. Armon Sadler, a.k.a. Vegan Chorizo Papi, a.k.a. founder of Bald Nigga Ballers. I need to come up with some new monikers for the summertime. I don't want to call myself Hoochie Daddy Shorts guy. I feel like that's a little, I'm like objectifying myself. So I don't know. I'll figure out some more, but excited to be back. Excited to be here with my guys. I had the pleasure of seeing them perform at Baby's All Right. And then we rallied around the laptop at Kellogg's Diner to watch their debut performance on Jimmy Fallon. They have rapped their way into prominence. No gimmicks, no games. Started out in Apartment 505, which is the name of their debut album that released back in March. Co-signs from Questlove and many other big names in the game, and they're just scratching the surface of their greatness. Very excited to have here with me Coast Contra. Fellas, how y'all feeling? Welcome.
That was a beautiful intro, man.
That was, man.
You walked us down the red carpet, baby. That was fire. That was fire.
You like that? Yeah. You got to lean into it, you know what I'm saying? To 26, start losing my hair. I was like, you know, I got to flex it. That's it.
Right. No, I love it.
I want y'all to go around and give people your own personal introductions as well.
Right.
And yeah, just, spice it up.
Yeah, so my name is Taj Austin, 1/4 of the coast. You know what I'm saying? Lovely to meet y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm Real Lowe's, 1/4 of the coast, and then your auto represent Columbia. See?
Yes, sir. My name is Raz Austin, 1/4 of the coast, a.k.a. Reasonite, a.k.a. Raison No Chase. You know how we get down, man.
Cool. My name is Eric Jamal, straight out of Philadelphia, 1/4 of the coast. My boys call me Iskiat or Prep Ball. I'm always stay ready.
Yeah, that is.
It's funny as hell seeing you so calm because you on stage, you are a spark plug.
Yeah. I leave it all for the stage, man.
I fuck with it. How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Good, man. Blessed. Probably a little tired. Like, you know, we was on a mission yesterday to watch that Fallon, so that ended up stretching. That bled into like 3 o'clock. So definitely the overall mood is grateful for sure.
God is grateful.
It's beautiful to see. It's really beautiful to see. One thing I was talking to Scott about before the show started, he was telling me a story, and I knew it a bit. DJ Nala Simone, you guys know her.
She's cool.
She was on the pod, and she played y'all, so she put me on. She played explicit.
We
heard it. We was like, oh nah, who are these guys? It's that moment, that who are these guys moment, and then to see it in person, it's amazing. But Scott was telling me, how y'all grew up and y'all unity and, twins from LA and we got Philly and we got Columbia and just coming together in that way. And you can kind of hear the regions in the music y'all make, but more so you can like see the love, the unity, the brotherhood. Like, talk about how you all first came together and met each other and, decided to make that leap to like, yo, we gonna start making music together.
Twins met in the womb. They've been doing this since babies, running their bloods, their veins. I met them in high school, like around 9th grade. It was like an organic thing. We used to just kick it freestyles, And then they was doing music on their own already, and then I was kind of like, messing around at the crib. And, through the friendship, we just started like showing each other and then putting each other up on game, different stuff, different styles. And then it was 2015 when we moved out. To LA. We moved out to LA, and then we found good brother Eric Jamal right here. And that was the glucose, you know what I mean, right there. There for sure.
Right. Yeah, that definitely locked us in. Once we got him in there, it was like, boom. all
I love
pieces.
that. I love that. Last night when you guys, and of course I heard the album prior, but when you mentioned Apartment 505, like something clicked in me because in college when I was pledging Alpha Phi Alpha, the apartment we were pledging in was called 505. So I kind of connected with that heavy. It's like, damn,
That's
like we
hard.
all got these starting grounds at 505. And obviously, you know, your story working at My 2 Cents LA and 450.
Shout out to Chef Elise.
Shout out 2 Cents, baby.
The whole family.
Terrell, the whole family.
The whole rental family, man.
You know, talking about living in the 450 square foot studio room together, 4 beds, and that experience, and then, you know, doing the freestyles and all that. Talk about how it feels to have those humble beginnings and then now be selling out venues in New York and not just having Jimmy Fallon bring you on and, like, you know, just giving you a regular intro. Like he seemed genuinely excited about you guys. Like he fucks with y'all. Like,
Right.
What's that feel like?
Man, that shit feels so real. I was telling somebody yesterday, like, in experiences like this, we used to sit in the 450 square feet and chop it up about this very thing happening. So when you get to it, it's like a bit of like shit being surreal, but at the same time, it's really just you can only be grateful. You know what I mean? We sat before we hopped on Fallon and just expressed all of our gratitude to be here, and that's really, if anything, for me, I'll tell you, it stokes that fire of gratitude for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely, I would say the same. I think that's you know, pretty much in all of us. It's just gratitude. I mean, for me, it definitely feels surreal too. You know, because you know, it hasn't even been that long. You know,
Right.
That Never Freestyle really went out.
Yeah.
So it really just kicked the door open for a lot of things rolling in right now.
And a little bit prior to that, you guys opened for Dave Chappelle at Hollywood Bowl.
Oh man.
What was that experience like?
Yeah, that was. I can speak on that one for sure because it was like we take performances. Well, we take everything, like, as far as the craft wise, extremely serious. So that performance, we didn't even know what we was gonna get into because, you know, Dave Chappelle do like one of a kind type things for each, you know, show he do. So we kind of even really know what we was getting into. So it was like, you know what, like most of it was like, let's just appreciate that moment, you know what I mean, when we get there and just have fun with it. So when we got there and we seen what it was, and that we didn't even realize that we was gonna be opened up right before him. You know what I'm saying? So when we got on the stage, I had the first verse, and I had been to the Hollywood Bowl before, but of course on the other side, you know what I'm saying? So I had always dreamed like, man, I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like, you know, when I get on that side, and, you know, images popping in my head about what it's gonna be. But when you actually get there, like, I for sure froze up. They saved me, you know what I'm saying? Because I for sure froze up on my first couple lines, you know what I'm saying? And then they said an ad-lib and got me into it because I looked up and I just took it all in in that moment, you know what I'm saying? So that one for me was like just incredible. And to see Dave Chappelle, he had a conversation with like me and Eric, like, you know, I think that they wasn't there at that particular time, but he was just saying like, man, I'm a big fan of what y'all do, you know what I mean? And like, I think y'all gonna do great things in the culture, and y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. So to hear Dave Chappelle talk like that was like, it was crazy. Yeah, it was truly amazing, man.
Would you say, like, in other instances you've gotten nervous? Like, you seem like a really composed dude. Like,
right, yeah. No, yeah, I usually don't get nervous. It was and it wasn't more so nervous, more so than it was like a like wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause most times I'm so like built, yo, we gotta get this joint right, and you know, you gotta make sure. So that was the first time where we just took the mindset of, yo, let's just have fun and just like enjoy the whole thing, all that, you know what I'm saying, all at once. So and I'm used to manifesting my way to position. So it's almost like I experience it before I get there. And that way, by the time I get there, I just know what to do. Yeah. But that, I didn't see, this came out of nowhere. It was a random, yo, Dave Chappelle wants y'all to rock the show. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, snap. So yeah, when I got there, it was like all at one time for one of the first times in my life where it was like, yeah, this is amazing. Yeah.
One thing I really appreciated about seeing y'all live is like rappers doing like choreography. And it's not like y'all was up there pop locking or anything, but like, you know, like the whip move and other stuff, like the synchronization of it. Like, it was all real clean and real sharp. Like, how much goes into that preparation to like always be on the same beat? Like, it's miss a step.
It's brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because it's elements of that show that we started working on in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Like the true story element. You know what I mean? So like, it's really just, that's why you got to do the work. You can't rush it because it's literally, you know, just bumping our head on here. Damn, you know it'd be live if we did this, and it'd be like, yo, that shit kind of went off. You know what I mean? And it's just slowly but surely putting it together. So what you was looking at is like that's a product of about 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Of just working together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Cypher Sundays, man, and just generally like you guys' energy and intent on freestyling. Like not to say anything about anyone specific, but a lot of rappers use like gimmicks and social media viral bullshit to get popping. You guys, like I said, have rapped your way into prominence, and then you look at the show and doing the hip hop trivia and sharing knowledge and just like your in-depth knowledge. Like there's a clear respect and love for the art form, which is important. And in some aspects in rap today, it kind of feels lost. Like, talk about some of your early favorite rappers and whether like music was something you discovered on your own or it's like a family thing, and just how it went from being a lover of the art to then being a creator of the art at a high level.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm about to say, so for me, I didn't necessarily grow up on hip hop. Like my parents didn't play that. They kind of sheltered me from it. They played a lot of gospel. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't help. But the neighbor, with the neighborhood that I was in, and my older brother, he always put me on to like Nelly and like Wayne, Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, all of that. So he'd like sneak me out, not necessarily sneak me out to go listen, but when I go for a ride with him, he always puts like bumping that. But it still ain't hit me to be like, oh, I want to rap. I actually never wanted to rap, never thought about it till I went to college, and I was 19 and I seen somebody do it, and he got like hella love for it. I was like, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I always used to freestyle in high school, but it was nothing serious. So what's that? After going to college, and then I spit my first rhyme, and it was like Facebook was it back then. It got like a lot of views and comments. So I was like, oh, that might be something I could do. And I kept doing it, and I was like, yo, I was 19. I was like, if I'm not on, by the time I'm 22, I quit. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. But then I got the opportunity to open up for Kid Cudi. Like, so it was like certain students, whoever was popping with the, rap on campus, they, get selected to open up for like a celebrity or whatnot. And I opened up for him. That's my first performance. So I ain't know.
A big first one.
I ain't know nothing. People telling me I should drink to kill the nerves. So I went up there hella Philly aggression, like, yeah, y'all gonna fuck with this. So I went up there crazy. I got booed by like 6,000 people. Oh, yeah, so it crushed me. And it was bad because after I left, people would come up to me, it's like, that was you on stage? I'm like, yeah. They're like, man, that was all right, man, have a good one. You know what I'm saying? So that night I made the decision. And I stayed afterwards to study Cudi. I was like, how he about to do it? And he owned it. Yeah. So I was like, I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a turning point for me to really make the decision. Do I really want to do this, or do I just want to go do like real estate? So I started taking it a little bit more serious, doing competitions in Philly and whatnot. And then people was like, you need to go out LA. Like it's different vibrations, large opportunities, and went out there and just met these guys. But definitely like hope I didn't get too far away from the question. So like Wayne, the bars. I love Wayne, Eminem, because every time I would listen to them and then listen back, I would catch new bars. So that was something that was like, wait, what? I'm listening to this song for the 8th time and still catching things that were new. So I thought it was so cool how they left like clues, like here you had to find them. Andre, just for their style. I was like, wow. Meek Mill showing me that it was possible to come out of Philly and make it. So I was like, that's real. Kendrick, his charisma, switching up the voices and just doing something that was just always at like high level. Drake to show it was cool to be vulnerable. I was like, all right, is this a way you could, you do that? Lauryn Hill for sure taught me how. That probably the most like important for me. Educate through the music. That one is when I realized like, oh, I got a responsibility with the talent that I was given. So then instead of just being all barred out, I got to actually say something and still bar out. Wow, when you listen to it the 3rd time, you still catching more bars. So yeah, those are the people for me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everybody in the rap pantheon has been my favorite rapper at some point. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, my dad was my favorite rapper when we first started, and it was Eminem. I can go down the line. Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, Drop, you know what I'm saying? So my mama, she had I feel like she really curated our taste buds for music, at least my palette for music. I remember we used to be riding around. We was like probably like 4. We couldn't even much talk, but you know, that team. We love that shit. And then riding around to Aquemini, you know what I'm saying? So Common, my favorite rapper for a long time. But I'll say like my biggest influence as far as music, we've been doing it our whole life. Just like I'll be doodling and then turn that motherfucker around and then just write a rap on the back. Shit probably didn't make no damn sense. But so we've been rapping our whole life. And it's something my soul always was calling me towards. But it wasn't until for me when I heard Ab Soul's outro on Section 80, that's when I was like, the fuck is this? And then I watched Black Hippies freestyle on Taco Tuesdays, or Tony Touch, pardon me, on Tony Touch. And I was watching that shit and just the way before that, all the rappers I looked up to was like my mom and them age. So it's like that gap was too far, you know what I'm saying? To say like, damn, I could rap like Common or I could rap like, but then when I seen cats that was like probably like that next generation ahead of me, then it was like, oh, these niggas is young. These niggas like, that's like, it could be a big brother. So I used to write raps and I used to like try to go kick verses to these niggas like, yo, you heard that new Kendrick joint? Or you heard that new Ab joint? You know what I'm saying? And then niggas be like, nah, how'd it go? And I spit it. And then they be like, damn, that shit hard. What song is that? I be like, that's my shit. They be like, that shit weak. That shit trash, nigga. but it was dope. Like, so yeah, I would say definitely biggest influences. And then a lot of battle rap too. You know what I'm saying? Like battle rap taught me, you know, it's not always what you saying, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a lot of battle rap influences. But yeah, the whole hip hop as a whole has influenced me from Future, you know what I mean, to motherfucking Rakim, you know what I mean? So that's me.
I would say growing up for me, in my household, we ain't really listen to hip hop. You know, I grew up more like around salsa, and you know, bachata, vallenato.
You nice with it?
Yeah, I could get down with it for sure. Yeah, but yeah, that was what I really grew up on. You know, and then once I started like making more friends, like outside the crib, was when I got introduced to hip hop. And then I have to just kind of go down a rabbit hole for myself and just, you know, always look at every stone and never leave it unturned, you know what I mean? And just going down in Black Star, you know, I would say, you know, Black Thought, you know what I mean? Like so many different Common, you know, Lauryn Hill, like the usual suspects, everybody in hip hop, all the greats. Really just, I took my time and just really studying and fanning out, like just going crazy. So much music to digest, man. And I would say that's how I really, that's what I had a love for it, like an appreciation. Yeah. And then I used to just write poems, but I would never spit. And then like my mans, I would show like the poems and shit, and he'd be like, yo, like, you should spit, bro, like you already writing. And I was like, nah. And then one day we was at the park chilling. He was like, yo, just like spit. He threw on this instrumental. And then I was like, all right, whatever. And then like that's when I kicked my first freestyle. And ever since then, I kind of just been like working on it ever since. And then when I met with these cats, and it became more like all right, this is what we doing now, just because of the nature. You know what I mean? So it just kind of just grew, you know, over time. Yeah, for me. So.
And then I got the same. Literally, I was gonna be repeating the same thing. So yeah, everything they said, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
I was about to say too. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like they taught me. They told me like, yo, you should go study. Like, do your homework, because like I said, I didn't grow up on it. Yeah. So I went back, like, recently, like 2-3 years right now. Went to go study, like, the Wu, you know what I'm saying, Tribe, Far Side. And it got me, the Eric Jamal you see today, that's like, that thanks to y'all feel me? Like, I wouldn't be what I am without these guys, so shout out to the Coast.
I feel like it's so important as we get older to, like, go and revisit stuff we listened to when you're younger, because you can spit the verse, but you might not get the technicalities of it or how dope a simile or a metaphor is. So as you're older and your understanding is better, you could really be like, oh, these niggas was out here, like, wilding, like,
100%, I think, and the cheat code to it, for what I had learned was, like, when I had seen my favorite rappers is when I learned to say, okay, if I make this rapper, it's like a skill tree, like when you playing like a MMO or something like that, RPG or some shit, and it's like this skill tree, and I had learned like, okay, cool, say I fuck with this nigga, right? His favorite rapper is this nigga and this nigga, so it's like if I want to be better than him, I can't just study him. I gotta study the nigga that made him live. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you start to see like, okay, damn, this nigga style, he really, it really is like studying. You know what I'm saying? It really is like studying, and you just keep going back. And then I would be tracing the instrumentals back to motherfucking to Marvin Gaye and Curtis Mayfield. I'm like, oh, then that's a whole nother world of a writing style, and it's like you know what I mean? So it's just it's fun, man. And when you know, as a rapper, if you really when you do the history, it ain't boring. It really ain't boring. It's really fun. It's really interesting for real.
It's important. It's absolutely important. Who I want each of you to go around again. Dream collaboration. Who would you want to be on a track with? Who would you want to send a beat off to? Get the email back and be like, oh, I'm really about to have a record with blank.
I'll start off first. When we eventually, you know, sometime down the line, get into our solo careers, I definitely need that feature, and I'm gonna hit their emails super duper heavy for a feature from the coast. And if I don't get that from the coast, it's gonna be a problem, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my dream collaboration right there, you know what I'm saying? So definitely these niggas is my favorite niggas to work with, so they in my top. And then after that, I would have to say Black Thought is an immaculate rapper. So him and Mos Def, Mos Def and Andre 3000 are the three features that I feel like if I can get one of those, that'd be amazing. I would also say Kendrick. You know what I mean, if he's like in that space, because I don't know if this album is like one of the last ones that he's gonna do, because it seemed like the pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? But if he's still outside and want to get busy, that'd be dope too. So I throw those four in my joint.
And you know, same. Definitely that Coast executive produced solo album by the Coast. You already know. I would love to get a joint in with Rio and Blades. He's a salsa artist, like. He's crazy with it. Like pen is insane. Storytelling, that's all crazy. He's a legend for real. That one for me would be like, damn. In the more hip hop world, I would probably say, Black Star, Mos Def, Lauryn Hill would be crazy. Who else?
You know
Ludacris,
Busta Rhymes?
Oh, Busta Rhymes, yeah. Ludacris, Busta Rhymes.
I can see that being crazy.
Wow.
I gotta say it because my brother said it, man. Coast, you know what I'm saying? but now, I, as far as Coast Contra, I would love a feature with Imagine Dragon, man. You know what I mean? I've been liking them for a long time, man. I think they crazy, and just everything they touch is just out of there. You know what I'm saying? On the more solo tip. Honestly, I like a lot of more like R&B, to be honest with you, like and just like soul. I would love something with Erykah Badu would be dope. I would love something with I think Sir is really dope as well. I like to work with Sir. Oh man, D'Angelo for sure. Okay. I love to work with D'Angelo, and it's a name that's escaping me. That was one of the first ones that came into my head.
I mean, you ain't really trying to work on them, buddy.
You said what?
That's because you ain't really trying to work with them, buddy.
Nah. I mean, on that type of time, that would be fire. Hiatus Coyote. I love Hiatus Coyote. I think
you're getting in your bag right now.
They'd be fire. I definitely want to work with them. Fly Low, man. Like to get something with Fly Low, dog. Even honestly with us too, all of us, man. That'd be marvelous, man. And then I'll say lastly on some hip hop, it'd be dope to work with like new cats. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have to necessarily even be on my project, but like. If we put our hands in the soil and like all the new cats is coming up and you know give out some dope features with them, that'd be dope as well. So,
you know, I'm gonna follow suit. It's the Coast for me. And I say that because like we are biggest fans and like competition. So it's like these guys the one that actually make me go in that studio with fear. You know, I'm like, bruh, like I don't know what they're coming with, but I do know they're coming correct. So it's like the phase that I'm in right now with these guys is like I'm still elated to see where we go with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we still just growing. It's very, 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 very early for us. So yeah, honestly, it is with the Coast. Obviously on my solo joint, Coast got to get on it. It ain't coming out without them on it. But as far as legends and ghosts like that, I honestly, just to be like completely honest, I'm not really crazy to be like, oh, I want to do a song with them. The people that I look at, I actually just want to talk to him. So like Jay-Z, I want to talk to you, dog. I know what you could do. You done did it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I done studied it, you know what I'm saying, and still studying it. So I'd rather just talk to him. Dave Chappelle was somebody I actually wanted to talk to. Yeah, like I want to talk to these people because, you know what I'm saying, off wax? Yeah, off the record, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me some game that, you know what I'm saying? I know he not rapping, but who else? Andre. Somebody I just want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Give me some gems on what the game is and how to move, or like, you know what I'm saying, what to look out for, or, you know what I'm saying, what to like, what's a good characteristic to add on to the armor, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Kendrick, Cole. Yeah, it's a lot of cats I just want to sit down and just, you know, talk to. So yeah, that'd be a dope feature for me.
Facts.
All right, fine. Well, I can't wait. we gonna see it. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for
manifest.
Sure,
manifest.
Sure. Yeah,
working on that Queen and Slim soundtrack, the title track. Talk about that experience. What was that like?
Man, first off, shout out Area 51 music label. Man, that's who we signed to. Blizzy in the building. He put that whole thing together.
The beat.
Yeah,
he had the cojones to drop the name on there.
Yeah.
He got the feature. Yeah,
got the feature.
Did you guys get to meet up with BJ or?
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yep.
That was
awesome.
That's actually a feature that was on the
that
Dream
got the
feature
checklist
list
as
as
well.
well. So that was dope to get that checked.
Yeah. But it was that, and then shout out Ethiopia and Melina and Lena. They brought that whole thing together, and then they, you know, through family basically, they allowed us to hop on there and get that record. So that was really a blessing.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So one thing I personally dislike, and I would love your perspective on it, rappers and artists in general being boxed in. You know, like, oh, you got to do this one thing. I want this one thing from you. Why are you experimenting? Blah, blah, blah. You listen to y'all music, and y'all could give the backpack raps. Y'all could give, you know, the upbeat trap type stuff, and then y'all could get West Coast with it. Like, is that versatility something that is intentional? Is it like a desire 100%. To not be 100%. Limited?
100%.
I think actually if people heard our solo music, they'd be surprised.
Highly
surprised. I wouldn't think not at all disappointed, but definitely highly surprised because it each one of us individually, like Coast Contra is hip hop, and so we make sure we be on brand with Coast Contra as far as what we do with Coast. But he got a song called Danny Joy. I got a song called
Team Loner.
Team Loner.
Yeah. He got the Persigament or the he got Ganga joints. That's just more in the tuck. He ain't really put much of his solo work out. My brother got so like you go hear all of that.
Bank High.
Right,
I'm talking about.
I'm in love.
Man,
I
need that.
That's incredible.
Like, so like it's a whole universe in each of us. So when it comes to being boxed in, it's like good luck, man. Good luck. But the cool part is that we make sure that we also keep in mind that like you know, people like certain things from us. Yeah. So we'll feed each community, you know, whenever we feel inspired. That's why the freestyles keep going. We ain't stopping doing that. You know what I mean? Our albums are reserved for our artistic rights and our artistic integrity. So, you know, can't nobody tell us what album to make or what we don't really care what y'all want. You know what I mean? But we appreciate y'all supporting. But, you know, just know everything we do come from a place that is sincere, authentic. We rock. If the Coast stamp it, you got something good, bro. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing leaving that studio without us stamping it.
Yeah. We got an art, and that's 4 people that's, like he said, very, very, like, meticulous. Like, we drive our manager crazy, you know what I'm saying? We be like, yo, nah, it's done. He be about to press the button. They ain't done yet. Hold on, man. We got somebody breathe too hard on this part, man. Take it out. You know what I mean? So, very meticulous. So, yeah, we got y'all. Trust me. Y'all in good hands.
Who's the best at 2K?
Nobody.
I mean, what you
Max?
Max, our manager.
Our manager.
Oh, 2K? Nah, I don't play sports
champ
games.
mode in the crib.
What'd you play? You like shooters and?
Oh, I play fighting games.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
Injustice.
I didn't know. Well, that was on My Career.
My Career.
Yeah, you put me on the actual like in the game. I'm getting blown out.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Yeah,
but we play Naruto. All you know, niggas love the Dragon Ball Z games. Skyrim was lit. Facts.
Mortal Kombat.
All in. Yeah.
Word. I want y'all to tell me your favorite verse from like everyone else in the group.
Oh, that's from the album.
I think in general.
Album, whatever.
Okay, so I'll go first.
I don't want to box you in.
Funny
for him, it's his Speechless verse. It's on a freestyle that we did. I feel like he went to a whole nother level on that one. if I was to say Lowe's, it's actually my favorite verse. It's his verse on Legacy. He got the best verse on Legacy to me. That verse is just next level. And then for yours, if I had to do yours, it's probably gonna have to be a freestyle. What freestyle would it be? It would have to be which one? Oh, you know what? No, the is it The Enemy? The Enemy. Yeah, The Enemy freestyle. Yeah, you took off on that joint. So yeah, I give you those. Those joints. Yeah.
You up?
Well, I have to say, Taj, the Animal Scheme verse. That was crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Raz, Queen and Slim verse. Crazy. Love that one.
That's hard.
I got a lot of favorites. I love all these guys, man. Man, I was listening to Ethos the other day, dog. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
I believe in make believe.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. That's tough. That's
dope. I would say for my brother, I'm not gonna lie, my brother just scared the bejesus out of me in the on Cosmic Kev. The other
All
day.
of us.
Yeah, now that's my favorite verse from him right now. That stands. That shit is fucking spooky, dog. Lowe's got some heat, dog. He got this song. I forget the name of it, but one of my favorite joints from you is the one you did with Lele in the video.
Come on, God.
That's God. That shit right there, bro.
Yeah.
This Lowe's is like I love flows. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite things. And Lowe's, when he rap in Spanish, it shit sound like a water trickling down. Like
it's so seamless,
and it's just so beautiful,
switches so
bro.
seamlessly.
This shit is so beautiful, man. And then from he got. I'm not gonna lie, man. The one that is my favorite, which is probably gonna be like but it's never. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the verse I can't even never get out my head. I like rapping it personally. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do sound check, I'd be like, okay, I kick up, flip shit, keep it. Like that's me personally. I like to do. I rap his verse for sound check. You know what I'm saying? So that verse is just it. One, it changed our lives. You know what I'm saying? That verse changed our lives. And then two, it just taught me more about rapping in general. You know what I mean? Like that I told him after that shit, I was like, nigga, yo, you just expanded my field of artistry. You know what I mean? Like to be G with you. So that's it for me.
I'm surprised you thought Never was better than It Goes Blau. I feel like Blau had the bars and everything. Look who's up in the building.
That's on
Full Clip.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, but that one, I feel like that one was it was in the making.
That was the making.
It was in the making.
Exactly.
It was in the making to get to, but Never was like that. That's when it flawlessly got executed.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Facts.
For me, definitely I'm gonna have to go with Taj. Taj is he's scaring all of us right now. We just did a joint with DJ Cosmic Kev in Philly, and he got this verse where we gotta go back inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely like one of those like, oh, you did that here on our first. Yeah, okay.
That nigga didn't even look like he liked us.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga was
so precise.
solo.
His position was immaculate.
Facts.
For Lowe's, it would have to be Pimpin' Benjamin verse, because me and him was like going neck and neck at it, and I had to give it to him just because he just did it the way he did it. The game was so simple, but yet so profound. That line about America is
American.
They call it American Dream because you got to be asleep in order to believe in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, all right, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Got to get it up to them. Don't leave him hanging, Candy. Don't leave him hanging. And Raz, man, I like wanting to name a couple, but I probably would do like Enemy. It was Enemy because you lost it. You know what I'm saying? But like in the sense of him losing it, he found it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, where did you go? Anybody that get that last seat,
right?
It's you the anchor for a reason. Right. So it's like when I heard that joint and it's just his eye contact, you know what I'm saying? Everything, like you know what he meant. You felt everything. So it was just like, I'm all about that performance part. So I'm like, bro, I get goosebumps like, yeah, that's man. Fire. Yeah, that's so fire. That for me.
That's fine.
His Enemy freestyle.
I love seeing the genuine love here. Like it's amazing for real. It's amazing. It's great. Is there anything y'all want to tell our listeners, promote for the people? anything coming up.
Yes,
I don't
indeed.
want to jump the gun if you got anything in the
doubt.
top.
I want to let y'all know if you don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Yo, this Coast Contra merch is available, man.
I was just, bro,
Definitely
you just
need a hoodie.
read my
Need a
mind.
hoodie.
I was just about to say, bro,
Yeah.
coastcontra.com for the merch.
Yeah,
you feel me?
and the cool part, the thing I like about that merch, man, is what it symbolizes. You know what I'm saying? When we look in that crowd and see all of that merch, man, it's like, wow, the Coast Guards is really out here, dog. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. We got we definitely want to kind of show y'all what that merch means, because it's not just clothing. So we got things on the way. So follow us on IG at Coast Contra. Tap into the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We will get a Patreon running in a little bit too with some exclusive content. So keep a lookout for that as well.
Also, on top of that, man, y'all go tap into the Apartment 505 album on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to that album after you finish seeing the interview or something like that, you're gonna have some context behind what's going on. But more to come to even explain more on the album. So y'all tap in, man. Y'all rocking with the Coast. You know what it is.
I was about to say too, quick. Favorite songs on the album, go.
Favorite song? Safe Side, number one. And then I got to get, it's going to be APT, Safe Side, and it's going to be Legacy. Them three right now.
Lows.
Cool Dreams, Intentional, and Benjamin.
That's hard.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go with APT. Explicit is fire shit.
Yeah.
And on tap go crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Safe Side. That's so crazy. Get the Worm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Get the Worm music video coming out.
soon.
We shot that in New York, Harlem,
that was in
man.
New York,
Hard,
baby.
man, so much.
Yeah.
Get the Worm. Family. Family. Last night, how we did that with Family made me appreciate it more. And definitely Pangea, the last song that's on the record. And I wanted to do that just because I knew the answers before, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. It always changed. That's one thing we love about the album. It's just, it's different, times for everything. So, it's switch up with the song. Like,
And shout out to y'all for being in full sweatsuits performing last night. I was sweating just watching. I was like, bro, that is crazy. Hot ass New York in that cramped ass space, full sweatsuits.
Right.
45 minutes of just
Man,
that's what we do.
The X-Men outfits right there.
You
man.
feel me?
Yeah,
That's how we get the workout on.
Cardio regiment's on point.
I about to say, was it a good experience for you last night?
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Fantastic show.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
So glad I came. Because
Awesome.
I was off on Juneteenth. So I was going to stay home the whole day and chill.
Right.
Scott hit me like, yo, come through. I was like, all right, bet.
That's hard, man.
Worth my time.
Thank you
Very
so
glad
much.
I came. So thank y'all again for pulling up.
Thank you.
This is Coast Contra. They done sacrificed a lot, but that's GOAT problems.
Facts.
That bar stuck with me since last night.
That's
So I had to get it off. I had to get it off.
That's hard.
Super cool.
You rock with Coast Contra and stay busy. Enjoy. Have a good summer. Be safe. Drink your water.
Yes, indeed.
But most importantly, stay safe, stay humble, stay busy.
Baby girl, how you feeling? I've been out in the world, staying busy, taking time, getting right if you miss me. I've been out in the world, staying busy.
Mondays 9 a.m. Party with the gang. Every week tell a friend. Busy over everything. Busy boys, out of call now. Ain't you heard? Got the vibes. They put you on. Got the slides. I'm the size. Running dog. No, he hold it down.
Baby girl, how you feeling? I've been out in the world, staying busy, taking time, getting right if you miss me. I've been out in the world, staying busy.